Hello, good evening, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Tonight I'm going to be filming a cozy winter nighttime routine. This is a typical night in my life when it comes to the winter months, and I'm starting off by straightening my hair. This is something I've been doing for well over 2 years now. I will wash my hair in the morning and let it air dry and then straighten it towards the nighttime. The reason I do this is to add less heat to my hair, and I have found my hair really benefits. The less heat, the better. I'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, FabFitFun. Today's video is in partnership with FabFitFun, and I'm going to be sharing with you a bunch of different ways that I use the items that I got in the Winter 2020 box, as well as some tried and true items that I've gotten in previous FabFitFun boxes. If you're unfamiliar with FabFitFun, I'm going to link all the information in the description below, along with a coupon code to save you $10 off of your very first box, bringing your first box down to a cost of only $39.99, which is a huge steal considering you are guaranteed to get over $200 worth of full-size lifestyle products inside of every single box, which is typically an understatement. You're usually getting close to like $250, sometimes $300 plus worth of full-size lifestyle items such as makeup, apparel, jewelry, home decor, fitness items, and so much more. It's also important to know that FabFitFun is a fully customizable box. If you become a member, you can customize so many different items inside of your box, and if you become an annual member, you have early access to customize your entire box, as well as early access to their add-on special sales. The last thing that I want to talk about before we continue on with this nighttime routine, because trust me, I could talk about FabFitFun all day, every day. I absolutely love what this company stands for, and the boxes that they carry. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10. But the last thing that I want to bring light to when it comes to this company is that every single time you buy a box, some of the money that you put towards purchasing your box goes directly to a charity or a foundation in need. FabFitFun partners up with a charity or foundation every single box, so you can feel good not only about getting incredible items shipped directly to your doorstep, but you're also helping those out in need. It is so important to give back, and FabFitFun gives back in such a big way. I would say a solid 5 out of the 7 days in a week, Adam and I are eating a HelloFresh meal for dinner, or some sort of variation of a HelloFresh meal for dinner. Ironically enough, we started subscribing to HelloFresh after we got a coupon in one of our past FabFitFun boxes some 2 years ago. So tonight we recreated one of the, I believe it is spicy sausage creamy rigatoni pasta meal. So good. So good. So we made that and had dinner together before I had some quality self-care mama time to myself. At home spa time. I love these quiet little moments to myself so much. They are very few and far between, but when I do get them, they're just so blissful. I tend to cleanse my face every single morning and every single night. I've been using this Dr. Brandt Pore Purifying Cleanser for the past month now, and oh my goodness, if you've never tried Dr. Brandt brand products before, you are missing out. They are so good, like the best of the best. They are every single thing. They're quite pricey, but FabFitFun is continuously working with them, and I'll get a lot of their products just through subscribing to FabFitFun, which I am very grateful for. So I'll use this to cleanse my face, and then at least once or twice a week I try to use a face mask. When it comes to face masks, this purple Generation Clay mask reigns supreme. Definitely one of my top 5 favorite face masks of all time, and I have tried many of face masks in my day. This one, the real MVP. For me, I will add on my face mask and then I will hop into the bathtub. I usually take like a 20 to 30 minute bath and I will keep my mask on the entire time. I know that's controversial. I know it says to keep it on for like 10 to 12 minutes. I keep mine until I literally cannot even move the muscles in my face, and right before I'm about to get out of the bathtub, I will wash it off. And because when I'm in the bathtub, it's like a little mini getaway vacation for me, I of course have to add a little bit of bubbles to accentuate the feeling. To end my cozy get unready with me portion of this video, I'm adding on my nice cozy robe, and I'm doing the last bit of like facial treatment slash body treatment before I have a little dessert and jump into bed. Anyone else's skin feel like it is legit reptile skin in the dead of winter? Because it may. I'm using some of this Spongel hand cream. Try to use this every single night before I go to sleep so that my hands stay nice and moisturized. If not, I have the driest hands of ever. And recently, okay, hear me out, I've never heard of a dry brush before. I got this in my winter 2020 box and was like, what? You're gonna put this on your face dry? I don't know the science behind it. Apparently it like stimulates lymphatic pathways in your skin. I don't know the science behind it. All I know is my skin has never felt better since using this dry brush. After I use the dry brush, I'm going in with this Tula brightening under eye stick. And then lastly, I am just using a little bit of a lip scrub to make sure that my lips are ready for these cold winter months as well. You may have noticed that I didn't add on any moisturizer or serum to my skin after using that face mask. I do add on a moisturizer before I go to sleep, but I like to go a couple of hours after using a mask before I add anything else to my face, just to kind of soak up all of the goodness that the mask used. I am not a beautician. I'm sure there's something wrong with that statement that I just said, but I know that I love the way that that feels. And because we always trying to be trendy up in here, and because I'm literally addicted to sweets, I of course had to have a little hot chocolate before I went to sleep. I made the iconic hot cocoa bombs right before Christmas, and they were a massive success. So I'm using one of my little hot cocoa bombs to make a delicious homemade hot chocolate. I actually have a video on my channel, I will link it in the description below, where I take you step by step on how to make your own hot cocoa bombs if you guys are interested. Fun for everyone. Okay, I know this entire video has been a voiceover, however, I would like to end this video with a quick little 5 to 10 minute Q&A segment. I put this on Instagram earlier, asked you guys to ask me anything, and I would feature a bunch of the questions in this nighttime routine video slash vlog. I typically do most of my social mediaing at night when Landon goes to sleep. I try to stay off of my phone completely as much as I possibly can while I am with him. So a typical night for me is when I start to do all of my like Instagram and YouTube and emails and, you know, all of that jazz. So I figured I would include that in this video. I saw Aspen Ovard
do this on her Instagram IGTV series where she did, I think it was like 5 or 7 minute Q&A. It was like a rapid fire Q&A. She set a timer on her phone for like 5 or 7 minutes, and she answered as many questions as she possibly could in those 5 to 7 minutes, and I thought that that would be really fun. So I went through a bunch of the questions and I screenshotted a bunch of them, and I'm going to set my timer. I'll make it 6 minutes, so I'll go like right in between, not a 5, not a 7, but we'll do a 6-minute rapid fire Q&A. Have my hot chocolate right in the back. It is the best hot chocolate in the entire world. If you've never tried hot cocoa bombs, make them yourself or buy them because they are so tasty. But yes, I'm putting the timer on for 6 minutes, and we're going to end this video with a rapid fire Q&A in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Fourth time is hopefully the charm. This is my 4th time trying to film this Q&A segment. The first time around, it took me over 4 minutes to answer 1 question. Apparently I like to talk a lot. The second time around, I got in my head and I was trying to rush through everything so I could try to answer as many as possible, and all my words were just completely jumbled and I sounded incoherent. The third time around, my camera thought it would be a great time to die. So now we're in our 4th time. What you see this time is what you get. I'm going to reset my timer for 6 minutes, start the questions from the beginning, and hope for the best in 3, 2, 1. Question number 1. Do you find or face discrimination when you're out with your dog? If you guys are new here or unfamiliar, we have a 90-pound pit bull at home. He has the face of a pit bull. Some people think that that is a scary face. When I take him out for walks, people usually gravitate towards me weirdly, from like infants all the way up to the elderly. People just like gravitate towards me and think that he is the cutest thing ever. They just want to pet him and take pictures with him. However, when my husband takes him out for walks on his own, he always tells me stories about how like people will grab their dogs and walk the other way or say like snide remarks. So take that as you will, but when I walk with him on my own, people love him. How long have you been teaching? This is my 11th year teaching. What is your current skincare routine? I got so many questions about my skincare routine. I have absolutely no routine when it comes to skincare. I switch it up all the time. That is what works best for my skin, and I pretty much use anything that I get and everything that I get inside of subscription boxes. Future baby names. I love the name Luna for a girl. I think that Landon and Luna sounds so cute. Our son's name is Landon. I just love the name Luna. However, my husband vetoed it. Back to the drawing board. I'm not pregnant, by the way, but we're just thinking ahead. Where in the US would you love to travel, not including Disney? Glad you added that little not including Disney, because that would be my clear choice. If not for Disney, I miss Disney so much, but if not for Disney, I would travel to any of the New England states. I am from Rhode Island, so like it's a pretty fast travel. I'm part of New England, but the New England states are just my absolute favorite in the entire United States. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, love them all. Do you speak Spanish? Hello from Colombia. Hello. I do not speak Spanish. I wish I spoke Spanish. It would benefit me so much in my job as teacher. I work in a district where it's like 85 to 90% Hispanic. Most of the families speak only Spanish, so I'm constantly having to go through a translator. So if I spoke Spanish, it would make my job so much easier when trying to communicate with families, but I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. Favorite Disney ride? Hello Mansion? What? Haunted Mansion. Always and forever. How do you keep people from giving Landon electronic toys? I love this question. We don't. So we personally don't buy him electric toys. We do more of like a Montessori based learning / play at home. But a lot of people, family and friends, will buy him electric toys, and I will never be the type to be like, you spent your hard-earned money on that toy, but we're not going to let Landon play with it because we don't agree with that. Absolutely not. He plays with them all the time. If you buy it for him, we're going to let him play for it. It's not like I disagree with it. It's just not like part of our plan for him when we personally buy him toys, but he plays with them at daycare all the time. He plays with them at all of his friends' house, at his auntie's house, at his grandma, at his grandpa's house, Ying Ying's house, Yaya's house. He plays with them all, and I will never be the type of parent to be like, he's not going to use that even though you spent your money on it, because we don't let him use electronic toys. I hope that answered that. He plays with a little bit of everything. He's a toddler. Anything, he loves it. What is your favorite non-Disney movie? A League of Their Own. That is my #1 favorite movie. Do you want to have any more kids anytime soon? Are you guys trying? We're not trying. We're not seriously trying. We're just doing the thing right now. What changed with putting Landon online now? I just got over being so strict with it, and I'm having a lot of fun with like sharing him on social media. Are you doing a what I got for Christmas video? No, I don't really get gifts anymore. We kind of just focus on the kids. How was your overall breastfeeding experience? Terrible. Just terrible. I'm actually filming a video tomorrow talking about the things I learned being a mom in like the first year of motherhood. I'm going to touch on that a lot, so if you guys are interested, just stay tuned for that one. But my breastfeeding experience was terrible, and I should have quit a long time before I actually did quit. The day I stopped breastfeeding, the amount of mental clarity that I got, whew, can't even explain to you. Any plans for Disney trip? Unfortunately, no, but when the world gets healthier, you better believe I will be the first one in line to ride all the rides and eat all the snacks, and I'll have my bells on because I'll be so happy to be back in the most magical place on earth. When do you plan on having another baby? Like I said, we're not trying, but we're also not trying right now. Favorite Netflix binge or favorite binge at the moment? Currently, I'm kind of back on the Sex and the City train. It's not on Netflix, but I was watching it on TV the other day and I was like, I miss this show so much. One of my top 5 favorite shows of ever, and I think I'm gonna start it over from the beginning very soon. Next question. What is your favorite thing to hear Landon say? He recently started saying pineapple, and he'll say it like pineapple, and it is the cutest thing in the history of all the cute things. So that is my favorite. This person said, my son saying helicopter is for me. What is your favorite, who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? I typically gravitate towards Melania Ciciotti, Allison Bickerstaff, Rachel Loves, and a couple others, but those are like my 3 that I constantly watch. Let's see, 2 more questions. Must have at Trader Joe's. D, all of the above, like everything from Trader Joe's. What has it been like teaching during a pandemic? How much time do I have left? I'll put a meme over here, and this kind of just like sums it up, but it hasn't been awful, but it's been very trying. What is your favorite Walt Disney World snack? Ooh, that's a tough one. Definitely don't have time to think about this one, but I love the gray stuff from Be Our Guest. I love a good old-fashioned Mickey Mouse pretzel with cheese, and I love a good old Mickey Mouse waffle, and I really like the fries from Flame Tree Barbecue. Oh, those are so good. The loaded ones. What time does Lana go to bed? 8:30. Will you do a new home series whenever you get into looking for a new one? How has this not been 6 minutes yet? Like, crushing it, I think. 6 minutes right there. So yes, when we do decide to buy a new house or build or whatever it may be down the road, I would love to do a home series if I am still on YouTube. Whew, I did it. Oh my gosh, I probably sound like a crazy person because I was so all over the place, but I did it. That was fun. Probably won't do that ever again. It was a little stressful, but yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much again to FabFitFun for partnering up with me on today's video for today's content. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I hope that you had a beautiful, blessed holiday, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Bye guys.